Welcome back to Wisconsin Bucket Mouth, guys, and today for our video we have our top 5 spring fishing baits. So let's get started with number 5. Number 5 is going to be a square bill crankbait. I prefer a 1.5 size with rattles in it so the fish can hear it. I don't like anything too big. So I use this to cover a lot of water, but my favorite place to fish this is on riprap banks. I feel like I can catch more fish on a square bill on riprap bank than I say a lipless or a spinnerbait, just because I'm not too busy like getting it unsnaked, because this square bill will bounce off of rocks and it gives a smaller profile than what a lipless or spinnerbait will give, which gives me more numbers. I mean, not my real big fish bait, but for numbers it works really nice. I love throwing this around riprap, and once in a while I'll throw it in the back of bays and in the docks and stuff like that. Fish sits on a 7-foot medium action. Moderate tip, very important. You don't want those hooks popping out of the fish's mouth. 12-pound test mono. I prefer mono for crankbaits and stuff. I know a lot of you guys have other opinions out there, and fluorocarbon could work. I mean, not saying it's not gonna, I just don't use it. It's expensive, and I just prefer mono on my crankbaits. Number 4 is going to be a Texas rigged worm. Now the worm is important because it gives a slenderer profile, and I mean, crayfish aren't going to be really out this time of year, or frogs or anything, so I prefer the worm. Brighter colors. Bubblegum is my favorite color just because it has the worm look to it, but it's bright enough so fish can see it. I got this on a Peg 3/16 ounce sinker, so 20-pound test line on my 7-foot heavy action rod, 6.3 to 1 gear ratio, Daiwa Accelerator reel. I like to fish this a lot around docks and hard cover during the spring, as well as flipping it into deeper cover in deeper water for those earlier fish. So I mean, good bait. You could use this for like a shaky head, but I'm more comfortable with a Texas rig than I am a shaky head, so I'm going to use a Texas rig. More confidence, I feel. If you have more confidence in a bait, you'll catch more fish. Number 3 is my deep structure rod, basically. This is my drop shot. This is my Abu Garcia Vendetta Skeet Reef 6-ball bearing reel, 4-pound test line. When I see some structure out deep, I'll drop this straight down and fish it almost like a jigging spoon and catch those fish. I also like to flip this around docks with little finesse worms. The bait I prefer is either like a fluke, a little 4-inch fluke, but a 4.5 inch finesse worm in a June bug color that seems to get the job done, or maybe a smaller stick bait in a black and blue or a black color that seems to work. Yeah, I think it's important that you have a good backbone in your drop shot rod, which I like about this Vendetta. It's got a good backbone so you can pull those fish out of them cover, because you're fishing a lot of cover with this. So I mean, important to have a good backbone. Number 2, very productive bait. I'm sure all you guys have heard of this, and it's a suspending jerkbait. We just got a cheap one here, a little chrome blueback. I like that a lot. Goes off good flash on here. I got my Okuma Hardstone reel, 6-pound test line, and my Skeet Reef spinning rod, 6 to 10 medium. Why I chose this rod over a casting rod was because this has a very moderate tip. And that's very important. As I said with the square bill, you don't want your hooks popping out of your fish's mouth when you're fishing treble hooks. Reel rod's got good backbone, so I can fish that without tiring myself out, but good moderate tip so that the hooks don't pop out. I'm fishing this everywhere I can. Riprap banks, in the back of bays, around docks, everywhere between like the 8-foot range where I'm marking fish in my electronics. Yeah, pretty nice. Okay, and number 1, I mean, a lot of you guys might not know this, but I mean, along with finesse fishing, spinner baits are one of my go-to baits. I love throwing spinner baits, and we have, in the spring, you want to get an Oklahoma or Indiana or Colorado blade on there. I have an Oklahoma on there, and this is the Terminator T1 titanium spinnerbait, 1/4 ounce. I don't know what color it is. It's like a silver shed. I got a little fluke trailer on there. I personally don't believe in trailer hooks. I mean, I want to get into them, but I don't have any at the moment, so I don't use them. I don't think you need to. If a fish is going to hit a spinnerbait, in my opinion, it's going to blow the crap out of it. If it doesn't do that, then I just don't want the spinnerbait. We got that spooled up with 20-pound mono. I also prefer the mono for the reaction baits, and this has a medium fast tip, so it's it doesn't have too much bend, but it's not too fast where it'll pull the hooks out of the mouth. On here we have the Pinnacle Platinum Plus reel, which is an absolute mule. Love this thing to death for the price. I mean, pretty good rod. So hopefully the ice will get off the ponds and I can start fishing Lake Winnebago here pretty quick, because it's like the 5th of April and ice isn't off anything yet. I mean, it's coming somewhat off the ponds, but Winnebago's froze pretty tight yet, so it'll be a good couple weeks. It'll probably be out to more towards opening day before I get you guys a fishing video. But I'll keep on getting you guys tackle reviews and tips and stuff like this. I like this stuff. I hope you guys too. Get my tackle video out there pretty soon. And I might be getting a couple more rods here, another Vendetta, so I might do an updated rod and reel arsenal video. And yeah, comment, rate, and subscribe. See you guys later.